Okay, here's a new idea for a workflow for us at RCS, sharing documents. This is an adaptation of the excellent screencast tutorial by Stephen Scaysbrook in 2016. So I am going to do a very simple design, a couple of lighting units and a bit of floor cloth or something just to demo this. So I've opened up a blank new file, which will be my file, and then I want to reference the the venue file rather than opening the venue file. So within Tool and Organization, along the right hand side here, which is a usual place that we've familiar with classes and design layers and sheet layers, we've got references. So I'm going to make a new reference file, and I'm going to find Dropbox Chandler open, and it's going to ask me about save the source file as an absolute path. That's why I'm using Dropbox. Okay, so that's pulled that in as a reference file. I'm going to go to settings now and say that I want my drawing to pull in the layers of the original drawing as reference layers. Okay, so I'm just changing this icon here to layer import and OK, and then I'm going to click on the file again and edit, and I'm going to see which layers I want to bring in. So I'm going to bring in tab track, seating, walls, floor. I think it really depends on what you're doing, but I mean that's most of the things in the venue. Then I'm going to bring in, and then I'm going to OK. You can see here that the layers have been brought in as italicized layers in our usual layer stack. Okay, so it's got grey snap others, that's why it looks a bit funny. Okay, now it's really important that I'm going to make a new layer for my LX design, and I'm going to make a new layer for my stage design, or set. Let's call it set design. Set design. Okay, so in my set design, I'm going to draw a floor cloth right about there. I'm going to give it a kind of a 1mm thickness so it exists in the 3D world. So it should be down on the floor. Spin that round. Nope, it's not, because I've got it in the set design layer. Set design layer, I just need to go Tools, Organization, Design Layers. Set design is at 4150, so we'll just turn that to 0 and back again, and now my floor cloths on the floor. That's that done. And now I'm going to choose a couple of lighting instruments. Let's bring that back again. Sorry, I'm a bit gung-ho with my mouse zooming. It's an Apple mouse and it kind of zooms very easily. So lighting instrument, I'm going to bring in a lighting source for Junior 36 degrees. I'm not a lighting designer. I have no idea whether this will be the correct or the right kind of light for what I'm doing, but that's what I've chosen anyway. Just wait for the beach ball to finish doing what it's doing. There we go. And you can see that the little red insertion point is showing up, meaning that I am inserting it onto the bars here. Point it over there, and we're going to make sure that those lighting units are set to LX design. So we've got the lighting unit set to LX design and the floor set to set design. And again, if I spin round, you should be able to see that the lighting units, again, it's because of my LX design. Like that. 0 with reference to the layer they're going on. So they're snapping to the LX, the hanging positions at 0, if you know what I mean, even though they're in the air. If that doesn't make sense, that's another tutorial. Okay, really what we're doing here is just showing that I've just drawn on that on this referenced file. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Tools Organization and my reference file, and I'm going to unreference it. Now, delete, delete. Okay, okay, and I should be left with the things that that I've drawn. That's all that I've contributed to it. The studio came in as a separate thing. If I save that, so save as, I'm going to save it back to Dropbox again as my LX plan, back into the same location. It doesn't have to be, but kind of makes sense for what we're doing here. Save, and I'm sure you can imagine that that's a much smaller file than saving the whole venue back in again. So now, if I close that down. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to open up the venue, and then we're going to attach the LX plan as a reference. So new LX plan, absolute path. We're going to settings, going to do the layer import, okay, and edit and bring in the set design and LX design into the Chandler, into the studio. Okay, there, and that's us brought it in. What's happened, we've got more lights here, so what's happened is previously I've gone away and I've done some more lighting, so as I bring in the lighting reference file, I get all the new lighting positions. And just to show how that works, if I go to the LX plan with all its new units, let's kind of let's take some out. Take some of these out. I've decided I don't want them after all. Go back to 3 again, and we'll make another floor cloth in the middle of there. Fine. Okay, as long as I save that back in the same location again, and I go to the Chandler and I look at the reference file, you can see it's red here, meaning that something has changed, it's out of date. So I can just update, and we've got the 3 lighting units that now exist in the lighting plan and the extra floor cloth that I've just changed. So it would mean that if we had the venue remaining static in a Dropbox and people working on their own referenced layers held in a central location, then we could potentially work in a much more efficient way and share resources much better. So have a think about that. Be interested to hear your comments on that. Enjoy.